Here it is Raspberry Pi 3 interfacing with tilt or Mercury sensor with a buzzer alert. So coming to the Raspberry Pi 3 with a quad-core ARM Cortex A53 processor is described as having 10 times the performance of Raspberry Pi 1. So benchmark shows the Raspberry Pi 3 to be approximately 80% faster than the Raspberry Pi 2 in parallelized task. So coming to the CPU of Raspberry Pi is 1.5 GHz and it also supports 64 and 32-bit quad-core ARM Cortex. So operating system of Raspberry Pi 3 is FreeBSD, Linux, NetBSD. So power supply of Raspberry Pi is 5 volts, 3 amps. So graphic card of Raspberry Pi is Broadcom Video Core VI 500 MHz frequency. So coming to the pin diagram of Raspberry Pi, we have 40 pins description. So regarding to this 40 pin description, we have two 3.3 power supply and two 5 volts power supply. The red color indicates the 5 volts power supply and yellow color indicates the 3.3 power supply and black color indicates the ground pins of the Raspberry Pi and orange color pin indicates the general purpose input output pins. In Raspberry Pi 3 inbuilt we have UART transmitter and receiver pins. UART transmitter is nothing but a serial communication. UART means universal asynchronous transmitter receiver. It's one of the type of a communication. So coming to the Raspberry Pi interfacing, the code is tilt sensor interfacing with Raspberry Pi. So import rpi.gpio as GPIO is the header file of Raspberry Pi 3. Here import time is the delay function of the program. So sensor tilt is nothing but sensor input pin is connected to the 40 pin of Raspberry Pi. Here 40 pin is general purpose input output pins and buzzer pin is connected to the 38 pin of Raspberry Pi 3. 38 pin is the general purpose input output pins. Here GPIO.set mode is GPIO.board. GPIO board, here we are activating it. So GPIO.setup is nothing but the sensor pin is the input pin. So GPIO.setup buzzer is the output pin of general purpose input output pin. So initially the buzzer it is in off state. Off state means it's working as a low condition. So by default whenever the sensor gives the power supply, the string is tilt sensor ready. So coming to the true statement is nothing but if condition. Here we possessing a two condition. If the sensor is sensed means nothing but if condition is satisfied means the sensor is sensed. Whenever the sensor is sensed, the buzzer is in on state. The buzzer is in on state nothing but it giving alert to us. So whenever the sensor is sensed, the string is tilt detected alert alert alert. So at that particular moment the buzzer give us indication to us. So coming to the else condition, the sensor is in non-sensing condition. Whenever it is in non-sensing condition, there is no tilt is detected. At that particular moment the buzzer is in off state. So coming to the execution of this program, so here it is. So now the sensor is in off state. Off state is nothing but it is in a non-sensing state. So here non-sensing state means the sensor is in not sensing means there is no alert detected. Whenever sensor is sensing means the buzzer give indication and our sensor gives the data alert alert tilt is detected. So here clear view of this is sensor is not detected means here sensor is not detected. Whenever sensor tilted means the buzzer gives the sounding and it gives the alert message and tilt is detected. So this is the hardware connection of the Raspberry Pi 3 interfacing tilt sensor. The tilt sensor has 3 pins. 3 pins is nothing but one is input data pin and another is ground pin and another is VCC pin. The VCC is 5 volts pin. In Raspberry Pi it is taken from the second pin, and the ground pin is ground. It is taken from Raspberry Pi 6th pin. And data pin is nothing but sensor input pin. It is taken from the Raspberry Pi 14 pin. The blue color indicates the sensor input pin, that is nothing but 40 pin in Raspberry Pi. So buzzer, coming to buzzer, here we have 2 pins. Buzzer, one is input data pin and another is ground pin. The input data pin is connected to the 38 pin in Raspberry Pi general purpose input output pins. The 38 pin is general purpose input output pin, and ground pin is connected to the ground pin in the Raspberry Pi 9th pin. So again we going to the working principle of the setup. So whenever the sensor tilt means sensor is in sensing state. At that particular moment we get alert and the message is tilt is detected, and that moment the buzzer gives alert to move the people where it is in a hazardous position. Whenever the tilt is not, means the sensor is in non-sensing, means there is no tilt is detected and the buzzer doesn't give the alert to the people who are staying in that hazard condition. So at that particular moment it is the safe position of the people who are staying in that particular region. So regarding to these details, have any contacts or any doubts, please contact 8868 77797, and one more contact number is 8857646776. So regarding to the free contact, so free mail, have freely contact with mail ID info.vertulonix@gmail.com, and our official website is www.vertulonix.com. So coming to our address, flat number 104 Padmaja Rajas Enclave near KPHB bus stop beside KS Bakeries, opposite RS Brothers, Hyderabad.